My dear Nigerians, welcome to another fucking ranking shit. Let's do this. Okay, number one, reading. Reading's pretty fucking good. Reading good for you. The only problem with reading is that you can't do it with other people. But other than that, it's pretty fucking good. So it's gonna go in pretty good, Mike. Now, also the good thing about it is that you can learn shit. And unlike when you watch videos, right? When you watch a fucking video to learn something, the problem is that a lot of times you get distracted. YouTube offers you something else, and then you waste 3 times trying to learn one fucking thing. Or maybe it's convoluted and there's a bunch of clickbait shit and funny editing in the way. So you don't actually learn that much. But when you read a book, it's just a book. You read the book, you learn the shit, you have fun. Also, if you're trying to go to sleep, this is a really good way to do that. So overall, pretty fucking good. Only problem with it is you can't do it with other people. So that's gonna downgrade the habit of it. Now, partying, it's alright. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I wanna put this thing lower. I don't like it, personally. Now, are there benefits to it? Yes. Will you make friends by it? Yes. Will you have lots of stupid stories to tell? Absolutely. Absolutely. But the problem with partying is that A, you're taking probably some sort of drug. B, you waste a lot of time. C, you fuck up your sleep. D, the people in there probably aren't the best types of people. E, you might get in a lot of trouble, I'm not talking parties, I'm talking like going to clubs and shit, right? I'm not talking like home parties right now. You might fucking, start, maybe some drunk guys, some fighting. Not fun. So, there are risks in it. You're not gonna get the best types of friends here. It's a lot of time wasted. Some drugs in your body aren't gonna do good things to you. So, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's alright. It shouldn't be a habit. If you ask me, what you want to do with partying is that you want to just have it as like a thing you do every once in a while. Not like, routine into your like daily routine or whatever, your weekly routine. You don't want to, if I ask you when you go to parties, you shouldn't say once a week. Or, oh, every few days. Or, oh, I do it every day. No, please, for the love of God. No. What you should say is, I don't know, sometimes. Like, it shouldn't be a thing you do automatically. It should be like a spur of the moment, once every month, 2 months, I don't know. Whatever. Number 3 is nofap. Nofap is overrated as fuck. Nofap is overrated as fuck. It's good. It's not bad at all. But after like the first or second week, you won't really feel much. It really is a type of thing that you'll feel like in the first, you'll feel it a lot. But once you get into it, oh boy. Okay. But once you get into it, it really isn't gonna make that much of a difference. So, it's good at the start. It's not a bad thing for you by any stretch of the means, but it's not a thing you should obsess with. I'm saying this as a guy who's doing this for years, okay? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I look dead in the eyes, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, it's alright. Now, learning an instrument. Learning an instrument is fucking splendid. You get to show off to your friends. You get to show off them bitches. You get to do something fun. You get to, improve your brain. A lot of things here. A lot of fucking things here. A lot of fucking things here are good. But the best part about this fucking thing is that you learn how to learn. And I'll explain what I mean. What you actually learn by playing an instrument is you learn the process of learning. Now, how do we learn an instrument? Here's the explanation, the fun explanation. When you learn an instrument, what you do is you just play it. You play it again. You practice. You do mistakes. You keep trying. And eventually you get good at it. You get pretty good at it. So, but the fucking learning process never truly ends. You can always improve in some way when you're learning an instrument. So, it prepares you for learning other things. Because how do you learn literally anything? You practice it. You make mistakes. You'll keep practicing it until you become good enough at it. But you'll never reach the total end of it. There's no end. So, that's how it works for everything. And overall, it's just a good thing for you. Please. I have a guitar up here, fucking up there. I should probably get to using it. I'm gonna be honest. I should probably get to using it. But it should be a lesson to you too. Learn an instrument. Play shit. It'll be fun. It's very nice. Also, get some friends together. You're playing the guitar or something. It's good. It's good. Do it. Now, writing, getting a journal in general, it is good. It is definitely a good thing. It's not S tier. It's not quite S tier, but it's still pretty fucking amazing. Because a lot of times you have like hard decisions, right? We have decisions that we don't know if we should do or not, and we're kind of unsure about them. Well, once you write the fucking thing out, and you write out the positives, you write out the negatives, then the decision is literally written in front of you. It becomes way, way easier to decide what to do with your life. Or maybe you had a bad day, you need to vent. Well, here's a fucking paper. Go ahead, write whatever the fuck you want. Or maybe you want to, not be ungrateful shit. Because, those fucking people, right, who just complain about everything. And they're just a misery to be around with because they always fucking complain. Well, the way to avoid that is to practice your gratitude, which you can do by writing. Gratitude journaling. Hey! So, that's a lovely way to do that. Overall, very helpful habit. You should get to it. In fact, hold on. See this fucking thing? This costs like $4. Get one of these fuckers. Get a pen. Write shit out. So, that's a lovely little thing. Fucking chair. Oh my fucking nuts. Okay. Now, cooking. We are cooking with this one. We are definitely cooking with this one. This shit is perfect. This is probably the god tier habit of them all. Because, A, you can do it anywhere. Anytime. It's extremely helpful, food. You can do it together. You can do it alone. It's useful in any situation, basically. It's good for real life as well. It's fun. You can experiment with it. You can also do it mindlessly. I'm running out of fucking fingers, bro. What more do you want? Go try cooking. If you don't, you can also save money because you're not ordering shit. So, money, that's good. Go do this. Go learn how to cook. Okay, you don't need to become like a master chef or anything. But for the love of God, at least learn how to cook some rice, how to make basic cooking, meat, all that. It's just basic life skills. Learn how to cook for the love of all that is holy in this world. Try cooking. You will not regret it. Because once you get into the basics, you realize just how simple it really fucking is. Now, stretch it. Stretching is... whatever. It's one of those things you should probably be doing, but you're not gonna do. You know what I mean? Because they're not that important. I mean, it's not like stretching is bad, right? It's not gonna hurt you in any way, but it's just kind of like, yeah, I'll do it. I should do it. It's a good thing for me, but so it's alright. It's alright. It's the definition of an alright thing. Now, waking up early is overrated. It's also overrated because some people think that if you wake up fucking early, right? If I wake up at 4 a.m., if I wake up at 5 a.m., I'm gonna become a god amongst men. No, that's not how it works. It's very specialized. Okay, not very, but it's specialized. Because let's say you have a job that starts at 7. It doesn't matter if you wake up at 5. You should probably wake up at 6, if anything. Because then you're gonna have more time in the evening. Because we still have 24 hours in a day. So, this is very specialized depending on what you're doing. If you do a thing that is time dependent, that you gotta do at a specific time, it doesn't matter if you wake up before it. It just means you have less time later. So you didn't do anything. But if let's say you're like me, and you have an online job that you can work on whatever you want, then waking up early means that you wake up, early. And waking up early means there's no distractions. Nobody's gonna call you, there are no messages, there's nothing going on right now. It's fucking 4 in the morning. Nobody's doing shit. So it's gonna be way easier to focus. But if that's not the case for you, if your job requires you to do something on the time, maybe you go to school, for example, you can't go to school earlier. It's not how that works. So it's good for you. You also get okay. There is one thing with it though that is really nice no matter what you do, which is that when you wake up early, you just get a good feeling. You just feel good for the most part. You feel proud of yourself because holy shit, you woke up at fucking 4 in the morning, bro, for this. It just makes whatever you're doing seem more important. but it's also hard to maintain because you need to wake up super early, which means you need to go to sleep super early. So overall, it's good. It's pretty fucking good. Not the best thing. Not for everyone. Now, what's this? Learning a language. Learning a language is gonna go right here. It's kind of like the improved version of stretching, honest to God. Because, sure, you probably should do it. It's good for you. It literally makes your brain sharper because you're learning a new thing. You can talk with people, explore a new culture, blah, 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 blah. But it's not the most critical thing in the world. Okay? You can live without it. But you should probably do it. You should probably do it. Yeah. Now, ice baths, cold shower, all that shit. It's gonna go above it. This is great, but it's suffering from the same problem that like waking up early does, which is that it's not for everyone and it's not for every situation. What I mean by this is that, let's say you shower in the evening. A lot of people shower in the evening or maybe even before you go to bed. If you do the shower cold, that means you're not gonna be able to sleep because you just froze your balls for a good 10 minutes. So, if you shower in the evening, you probably shouldn't do a cold shower. But if you shower right when you wake up in the morning, then it's gonna wake you the fuck up. Because you ain't going to bed after freezing your balls for half an hour. That's not how it works. So, it is good, but it's situation dependent. Also, if you go to the gym, don't do a cold shower after the gym. You'll literally gain less muscle. You're doing yourself over. But other than that, it's a pretty good thing, especially mental fortitude. Mental fortitude with this shit is great. It's lovely. I'm telling you, man. If you suffer through this fucking thing every day, it's gonna just make you that bit tougher. Now, the gym. The gym is good. The gym is great. Go to the gym. I don't need to explain to you why. I could, because you can get friends, jacked, healthy, fucking bitches, all you want. But I don't need to explain this to you because you know this is good. I don't need to tell you this. So go to the gym, you fat ass. Now, running. Running is a bit worse, but it's still pretty good. Now, when I say running, I don't mean like how you fuckers do it. I don't mean like going on a fucking run, doing a nice little jog to burn a bit of calories. No. Cardio is not for calories. What you should do with cardio is one of two things. But we're both trying to achieve the same thing. You should do it for mental fortitude. Because when you go to the gym, the hard set, like the pain from the actual set only lasts like, 10 seconds? 15 seconds at max? You're not suffering for that long in each set. So, it's not the best thing to build mental fortitude. But, when you do a run, a proper run, closer to failure, where you're genuinely suffering half the way through, that is when you learn to suffer. Because you just keep suffering. And it sounds horrible, right? You just keep suffering. But once you get through that, it just puts everything else in perspective. If you, for example, did like a hit thing, which is like, you do a sprint for a minute, you jog for a minute, sprint for a minute, jog for a minute, over and over, without stopping. If you do that for like 20 minutes, you are gonna be fucking dead by the end of it. And that's the point. Because then when you have something else that is hard for you, like having a speech, talking to some fucking crush of yours, then it's gonna put it all in perspective. Because look, you already this fucking hard shit. How hard can this thing be? It just puts everything else in perspective. And it makes you tougher. So do it. You will feel better about yourself. Also, let me tell you, the pride you feel after doing a genuinely hard run. Like, I did once like a 14-kilometer run. Okay? For all you fucking Americans, that's like 6.5 miles, probably more. So, that was difficult. That was atrocious. I almost died by the end, bro. I was this close to just vomiting my ass out. So, I was suffering. But when I got home, I didn't feel like shit. I felt amazing. Because holy shit, I just fucking did that. I actually fucking did that. And you can have that same feeling. So go run. It's not for calories. Not for fucking calories. For the brain. Train your brain, bro. So, martial arts. Probably. Cheers. Here's the deal. With martial arts. You can gain a lot of good friends here if you don't go to like a Mecha dojo. If you go to like this little community, where everyone's like doing this little martial arts thing, you can find very good friends in there. Friends for life, very lovely, very nice. It's good. It's just not the best thing in the world. Also another benefit of martial arts is you just feel more confident. Because if you know how to fight, then you have way less social anxiety. Because a lot of our social anxiety comes from consequences. If I say this bad thing, what is going to happen to me? But when you know how to fight, worst case scenario, just like kick him in the shin or something. It's alright. So, it just makes you more confident. Now, video games. You can do better than this. You know, a lot of people shit on video games, and there's a reason for that. You know, it's very easy to get addicted. You can burn a lot of times. You all know the stereotype of the fat ass who doesn't do anything with his life and just plays video games. But while it's not the best thing to do with your time, it's also not the worst thing in the world. Because if you genuinely, like, you're gaming together, you get the boys in, y'all having a bunch of laughs, it can be worth it. It can be worth it. You just gotta, like, truly be honest with yourself and say, okay, am I actually having fun, or am I just burning at least 5 hours of my day? Because here's the deal, you don't game for 1 hour a day. You game for a minimum of 2 to 3 hours. It's just how it works. So, you genuinely need to sit yourself and say, okay, is all this time I'm burning on video games worth it? Is it genuinely worth it? And if it is, lovely, go ahead, you're having fun. But just know that you're not going to gain any benefit from this other than having fun. You're not going to gain actual friends from this, because getting friends online is a fucking... It's a scheme. It's a scam. You're not going to find many friends online, like genuine friends, like you'd find real life friends. So that's not the point of it. This is purely for having fun. If you're not having fun here, you're sweating your ass out, you're not doing anything with it, don't bother. If you're genuinely having fun, and it's not ruining your sleep, and it's not burning you all day, go ahead, be my guest. But just know, you could probably do better. If you're genuinely trying to find some fun, you should probably sign up to some sort of club. And go there. Mic drop. Now, meditation. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna put the bottom here though. Because here's the deal with meditation. It's one of those things where you won't feel the effect until you do it for a while and then stop. Like, if you say meditation doesn't work for me, bro, meditate consistently for 2 weeks and then stop meditating. You will feel the difference. Because what meditation does, and I'm not talking about like some Zen Buddhist type shit, I'm talking about like actual fucking meditation, which I'll explain in a bit. Once you do it properly, what happens is that you become way more focused. You become way calmer, way more centralized. Now, let me give you an example for that. You know when you're trying to do something, and then you get distracted, and then after a while you notice you're distracted, and only then you go back to work, and you keep doing that over and over, you waste a bunch of time. What happens when you meditate consistently is that you notice that you're being distracted way quicker, and then you burn way less time. Also, when you have bad thoughts, you can just ignore them. Or rather than ignoring them, you just say, okay, I'm having this thought. Keep going. You don't need to interact with it. It's very good for your mental health, very good for your productivity. Now, when I say about how to meditation, again, I'm not talking about some Zen Buddhist shit type, go to the mountains, bro, fucking thinking about your life. No. Sit in your room, close your eyes, focus on your breath. Do nothing else. Focus on your breath. When you lose focus, it's alright, go back to focusing on the breath. That's just a rep you did. So, focus in. Keep doing that for however minutes you want. And that's it. That's literally it. That's all you need to fucking do. You do that for a certain amount of time every day, you're golden. You're gonna become way better. Now, last thing here is, what's this? Oh, yeah. Using the phone in the morning or in the bed. No, please. Okay. I'm gonna rant. Be ready. For the love of all that is holy in this world, of all the angels, get the whole kingdom of heaven, in the name of Abraham, whatever the fuck else you believe in the name of the flying spaghetti monster, please, don't use the phone first thing in the morning, and don't use the phone before you go to bed. I am begging you, okay? I am getting on my knees for this, and I'm talking to you as much as I'm talking to myself. Because when you do these things, okay, we are creatures of habit. If you start your day by going on the phone, you're literally setting your day up to be on the phone. Because you literally started your morning with it. The way you start your morning is the way the rest of the day is gonna go. So if you start your morning with the phone, you're just gonna be distracted the whole day. I can give you like an example of today and yesterday. Yesterday, I started my day on the phone. That's the first thing I did. And guess what? I didn't do a single fucking thing that day. But today, I didn't start on the phone. I started by going and eating some shit. So what happened was that now I'm actually recording and talking to you and doing work. So don't start on the phone. Do literally anything else. For the love of God, I'm begging you. So this also goes for the night. Please, I know you might have turned the brightness off and it's in night mode and it's alright. No. Even if the light isn't an issue, you're still being stimulated. Your brain is being active. And we're trying to sleep. You're in your bed. We want your brain to not be as active. Stupid. So, don't do this. Start with like 5 minutes every day where it's just no phone time. 5 minutes before bed and 5 minutes when you wake up. Then you can increase to 10, 15, blah, blah, blah. And slowly get into it. But whatever method you use, don't fucking use the phone in the bed and in the morning. Don't. No. If you look at the little timer down here, you might have noticed there's a secret category. Very spooky, very scary. Shivering me timbers right now. But what is it? Well, it connects to the phone. It connects to the phone. And it's just organizing your day. What do I mean by this? A lot of the times, even if you do everything right, you might come to like this thing where you'll wake up, you do everything right, you're not on your fucking phone, but now you're just kind of sitting there and you're like, wait, what do I do now? What work do I have to do? Kind of confused. Now, that's because you didn't fucking organize your day. What I mean by this is that, hold on, let's look at this shit. Look at this shit. You see these fucking things? This right here. I'm gonna do the little TikTok fucking arrow thing. God damn it. That's my schedule. You can't see shit. I know you can't see shit, but the point is, that's a weekly schedule I wrote. What that is just, you know those like school schedule things we had? Where there was like 10, break, 10, you have this class, 11, break, blah, 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 all that. You should do the same thing for your weekly routine. So, 8, wake up. 8:10, organize to go to work. 8:20, go out. 3, come back home. 4, workout. Everything. 5, brush teeth. Whatever. Have like a completely detailed thing for the whole week. But then, once you actually get to doing these things, you don't actually have to follow it to the letter. You should use it more like as a general guide. So have like a perfect plan, but you don't actually need to follow the T. They're only okay. I'm explaining this horribly. Let's zoom in out for a second. We got the schedule, right? We got the fucking schedule thing. Now what you have in here is 2 different types of tasks. You have the anchors, and you have just tasks. Anchors are things you should actually do on the time you set out to do them. So, for example, let's say you said you're gonna wake up at 7 in the morning every day. Wake up in the morning every time at 7 and go to sleep at 11 every day. Don't change that. Listen it to the T. Or maybe you eat at 10 and you eat at 6. Do that every day. That is an anchor. That is a thing that stays. It grounds you. Okay? But some things don't need to be anchored. They're just things that need to be done. For example, I have a thing to record today. I should probably record it. I need to record it today. But it doesn't really matter whenever I record. I can record it early in the morning. I can record it in the afternoon. I can record in the evening if I can manage that. Just make sure you record that day. Or maybe, let's see what else are fucking things. Cleaning your house. It doesn't really matter whenever you clean your house. Just make sure you clean your house on the day that you set out to. So again, I'm going to repeat myself. We have anchors, which are things like sleep, things like when you eat, things like going to the gym, which you should probably do at the same time every day. But then we have tasks, which are just things you need to do, but it doesn't really matter whenever you do them in the day. So you'll still do them on the same day. You don't procrastinate and do them in some other day. But it doesn't really matter whenever in the day you do them. You just do them whenever it's, like easier. Whenever it's like more convenient for you. So that's how you should structure your day. Have a basic plan for every day. Not basic, actually. Have a detailed plan for every day. and then do the important things, the anchors, on the time you set out to do them, and then the tasks, you either do them on the time you set out to, or whenever is most convenient to you. So for example, let's say I went to the gym, I returned earlier than usual, right? I wouldn't wait 20 minutes to clean the house in the time I set out to. I would just clean the house right there and then. Same with all the other tasks things. So you go and figure out whatever tasks in your day are anchors, and whatever tasks in your day are just tasks. And structure it accordingly. Just make sure you actually do the fucking tasks. Oh, and before I go, touch grass. Dumbass.